If you love Jesus,
Apostolic Sunday School.
Why, hello there, and welcome to ApostolicSundaySchool.com. Today I'm joined by my son, Logan. Say hi, Logan.
Hi.
Hello. Well, today we're going to be teaching a very quick, very silly lesson about the thoughts that we think. You see, you don't have to just dwell on every thought that comes by. Some people, like a thought comes by and it just pops up, and they just sit there and they're just amazed by it. By every little thought that comes by, and they just dwell on it, even if it's not a good thought at all. Oh, that's an awful thought. That's terrible. And instead of just letting it go, they just like to ponder on it. So when one comes by, maybe it comes by something that they hear. Maybe it comes by a crazy song that they listen to that they shouldn't have, or some silly video that they're watching that they shouldn't have been watching, and all of a sudden something comes out of nowhere and it comes in their ear. And instead of getting rid of it, instead they just let it begin to work on it. And what tends to happen is when something comes in, it usually has a way of coming out later. Or maybe it's through their eyes, maybe it's something they saw, and it comes in, and later these thoughts are crazy. In James chapter 4, verse 7, it says, "Submit yourselves therefore to God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you." But some people don't want to resist. They actually want the thought. And they not only want it, they want to share it with everybody around them. Like Logan, hey, guess what I'm thinking about? And you probably don't want to be thinking this, but all of a sudden, get! And now you have the thought too, don't you? Mm-hmm. And once you start thinking something goofy, all of a sudden, it's easy to have something else. And then they're everywhere. And then you're just playing with these thoughts that you never should have thought in the beginning. Ugh. 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 And now there's thoughts everywhere. And we shouldn't be playing with these things. Proverbs chapter 4 verse 23 says, "Be careful what you think, because your thoughts run your life." Not only do some people like to entertain any thought that comes by, they just like to share them and mess others up around them. But the Bible says, resist the devil, and what's going to happen?
And he will flee from you.
He's going to flee from you. That's exactly right. So when that thought comes by, instead of grabbing it and, what did I just say? I rebuke you. And it's going to disappear, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Go ahead. That's exactly right. Resist the devil, and he will flee. Now these are a funny little goofy magic prop, and there's probably other ways that you can use them. So that's where I'm hoping you guys can help us. They are simply these. They're called thumb lights. They're little thumb things that go over your thumb. And of course you can see them now that I've pointed them out. And they're very obvious. And when you squeeze them, they light up. I have two sets here that we're using right now. These sell for around $5-ish on Amazon, but you have to wait quite a while because they do tend to ship from China. These are some cheapos. You can get them at Walmart online, but they're about $20. But they're definitely better quality. Some of these, the inside, the plastic part that you squeeze, it comes unglued and then it slides all around, so you have to glue it back in, or the batteries die or whatever. So, yeah, there's one right there. The piece actually fell out while I was talking about that, so there you are. Anyway, even if you don't use them for a formal lesson, these things are awesome to carry in your pocket. You can slip them in and then just like pull something out of a kid's ear, and then pull them out, and you can just go nuts messing with these. These things are so much fun. They're awesome. And then you just grab them, slip them off, ditch them in your pockets, and the kids will say, "Let me see your hands," and you let them see your hands, and there's nothing there. Pretty cool, huh? Mm-hmm. All right, that's thumb light magic. Christian illusion. We don't do magic. Hopefully that'll help you. Just let us know if you have a better way to use this. Contact us. We want to get better together. In the meantime, God bless and happy Sunday school. God bless. Happy Sunday school. God bless. Happy Sunday school.
God bless. Happy Sunday school.
Yay! Woo!